Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, I mentioned in my announcement last week that classes will be starting this week uh, through recorded videos, and some materials will be uploaded to your Blackboard. However, uh, before the end of the week, last week, the Blackboard has experienced a lot of difficulties, and we couldn't upload any videos, and we couldn't upload any items or any material to the Blackboard. But this problem has been rectified early this morning, and then hopefully it's gonna stay like this for some time, so that we can actually upload some stuff that you can continue your classes online. For me, for this class, I will record some videos and upload them to your Blackboard week by week, as I promised in my announcement. I will also upload some PowerPoint presentations and show you some practical sessions. The good news is that you don't need any software to do or to practice for these lectures. All what you need is NetBeans or Notepad++, and these tools can be downloaded from Google. For this week, I would like to cover this topic, which is HTML Canvas. I have uploaded a PowerPoint presentation showing the methods and properties for Canvas and how you can create Canvas. Let me just go over a little bit on definition of a canvas and what it means and how we can create it. A canvas is just a medium for painting. I mean, in English, a canvas is a medium for painting. If you go to Jarir and buy some board with some white cloth, piece of cloth that you can actually paint on it, oil painting, that is called a canvas. In HTML, you can create a canvas using canvas tag. This canvas tag can be used to create drawing. You can draw a line, you can draw a circle, you can draw different shapes with method built-in method called getContext with 2-dimension 2D. So this canvas will be created with an ID, and then ID later will be used with JavaScript to change the style of these shapes. There is a lot of different methods to create linear gradient or to create radial gradient, or also create a line, just a line. You can create a line, or you can create a circle, or can create a rectangle, and you can use different properties to fill this drawing with some colors and stuff like that. Download this file and please go over some of these methods that I'm going to use today. Let me just show you a small example for creating canvas. This is the tag canvas and /canvas, which is just a normal HTML tag. However, there is a lot of some attributes here, like width, height, and style. Style we need for border. If you like to create a border for this canvas. This is an example for creating an empty canvas with 100 pixels wide and 50 pixels high. It will be like this. Let me see if we can see this canvas. This is 50 with 100. If you'd like to change the setting for this one, for example, let me make it 100, 200 wide with 100 high, and see how this one will affect my canvas. So this is my canvas, and then you can actually make a lot of changes if you like. This is an empty canvas. Also, if you see the border, 1 pixel, this is the border. Solid, it's black. So, but if you like to make it, for example, red, you can use just red here, and then you can change this border pixels to make it like 3 pixels, and then you can see how this one changed. This red 3 pixels and so on. So you can, this is just a place where you can put some shapes. So here in this area you can create circle, lines, rectangles, and you can fill them with colors, and you can have them moving different directions by using JavaScript. So as I mentioned in my PowerPoint presentation earlier here, that the canvas is a medium for drawing through JavaScript. So scripting usually is a JavaScript for this, creating some shapes. This one, let us see, for example, a line. Let us see a line. This is the same canvas that I created earlier with blue color, 3 pixels, 200 wide, 100 height. So this is my canvas, but here you can create a JavaScript code. In JavaScript code, what you need is to create some variable and assign this variable to the to this method, getElementById. GetElementById takes the name of the ID you created as an attribute value for the ID in the canvas. Then we use, as I mentioned in my PowerPoint presentation here, getContext method. This returns an object that provides some method properties for drawing on this canvas. So we use this getContext 2D. Here is the dimension. I would like to, for example, draw. You use ctx is this variable using this method. C here is a variable using this method. C dot get context 2D. Then you use this variable because this variable is going to actually take the dimension 0, 0, starting from 0 from the corner here. Line 2, ctx line 2, that is 0, 0 here means starting from the corner, 0 from left, 0 from top. 200 width, 200 wide, like this dimension. 100 vertical, like this. So it's gonna actually draw a line from this corner to this corner, diagonal, and this will look like this line here. Let me see how this line can be seen. This is a line, and this is the code for it. Okay, 0, 0 here, this corner. 200 move to means starting from 0, 0, from 0, 0, 0 from top, 0 from left. But 200, 100 here, the dimension, and that is 200 pixels. This is 200 pixels wide, and 100 is 100 from top. 100 from top. So if you like, for example, to have this line from here, starting from the middle, ending here to the middle, what do? You use 0, 50 because 50 is in the middle, because this is actually 100, so 50 is just in the middle. And this one will be 50 also, because ending not 100, ending 50. Okay, but this is 200. You leave it 200. Why? Because the width here is 200. So let me save and see what happens. I'm gonna save it. Where is it? Save. Here it is. So this will create a horizontal line 50, 0, 50, 0, 0 here, and 50 top from top, then 250. This is exactly as you see here. So let us leave it as it was, 0, 0, and then 200, 100, and this is my line starting from this corner to this corner. If I would like to create another line crossing this line from this corner to this corner, like this, so I can actually have another create context code. I'm just copying this one, but this time I'm gonna start from 0, 100. What is 0? 0, 0 from here, from this. 100 means 100 top. So 0, 0 left, 0 left here, 100 top, and then 200 is gonna go there, 0. Yani from top 0, this corner here. So if I save this one, it's gonna create another line, of course, and this line is gonna cross this one, like that. I can create that line in the middle as well. So if I put, if I copied this one here, and as I did earlier, I'm gonna make this one 50. So it is 0, 50, 50 in the middle, and then 200, 200, and then 50. This one 50. So this is going to create what? Is going to create a third line crossing these two lines in this point. So let me refresh and see. You see that this line is actually, you can actually create another line also by dimension here. So you can actually create a different lines according to the dimension that you set in your canvas. So simply what you did here is using the canvas, this place, to create a shape inside this canvas. You can practice yourself creating different shapes, creating different canvases. But let me show you a different example from this site where this canvas has been filled with actually a red color, but red color is not showing the whole canvas. They use fill rect. This is a rectangle. To create a rectangle, they use the same canvas with the same dimension, width 200, height 100, border 1. Sorry, this is red color. No, this is not red color. This is just light border. They talk about this border. If you'd like to make it, for example, 3, you see this one. It's actually gray. But if you would like to change the color for this one, you'd like to make it, for example, blue color. Let me put blue here. You see this blue color for this, canvas border. I talk about the border. You can remove this one. This is for the browser. If the browser doesn't support the canvas, this is what you get. So this is my code. Look at the JavaScript part. The JavaScript is canvas. This is like C in the previous example, which is just the variable. But using my canvas is the ID here, that has been set in the canvas tag. Get context 2D, this is always like that, but here this method is a new method which is fill style. Fill it with this color, red color. And you can use any color like yellow, for example. You can use or actually you can use hexadecimal here. It needs hexadecimal. So if I put pound ff f000, okay, and see how it looks like. It needs quotation. This is yellow, or you know, like lime, orange. But look at this fill rectangle dimension 0 0. That means here starting from the corner 100 what 150 widths with 75. So this is 150. But if you put 200, what is going to happen? What's going to happen? 200 is actually going to be 200 for the whole widths, because the width is 200. So you mean 200 means the whole width. Here the height is 100, but you're putting 75, so 75 is not going to finish the whole height. If you like to put the whole height colored with that color, then you can put 100 here. You see the whole canvas is being colored with this. If you like to start from somewhere in some way, not from the corner. So for example, if you put like 100 here, 100 here, so what is going to happen? You will see that, oh sorry, this is actually getting out of the context. But for example, you put 30 and 30 pixel, 30 pixels. 30 pixel means starting from 30 from here and 30 from here. But because if you put 200 and 100, this is going down there, out of the boundaries of this canvas. But this 30-30 means 30 from left, 30 from top, 30 from left, 30 from top. You're starting that color, the fill color. I'm talking about the fill color for this rectangle. If you like to start from the beginning, then you put this boundary 0 0 here, like that. So this is pretty much for creating a canvas and color it. And that example that we have used first was creating a shape like a line. And so I have some examples here. I think how to create a circle. This one is to create a circle. In the circle we used these different dimensions. This is the x axis, y axis, and this is r, which is radius. The radius is 50. So if you change this one, this radius will be changed, the radius of the circle. 0 is the start, and then 2 multiplied by math.pi is the end of the circle. ctx.stroke will create that circle. So let me actually look at this example here. This is my circle right now, and if you like to make it a smaller circle, you can actually this is actually the radius is this one, 0 from the middle. 20 will make it a small circle. 10 will make it even smaller circle. If you make it 50, for example, so the radius of the circle will be bigger with the boundaries of this canvas. If you would like to change the canvas, you can make it 300 by 200, and that will actually make the canvas bigger. But now you said this canvas, you can actually move this circle to different location depending on the x-axis and y-axis. So for example, if you put this one, for example, 120, you are moving it this way, and this 150, if you are using, for example, 70, you are moving it down. So if you'd like to make it in the middle, you play around with these numbers. So if you put 100, for example, for this number, you move it down. If you would like to make it 150 for the first number, you move it to the right side, and now you have this circle in the middle. If you'd like to increase the radius, you just increase the radius by increasing this number, and now radius is bigger. Radius is becoming bigger every time you change this one. And this one is 0, 2 multiplied is always fixed, because you are starting from 0, starting 0 from creating the circle. The arch, what is arch? Arch is like a curve, a small curve, and then 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 a small curve, until you create all this. It's going to be multiplied by math.pi, which is the pi value. Then this one is important to create that circle. So if you remove this one, it's not going to work, because you have to create the circle by using stroke. Stroke create that circle. Then you can add a lot of different stuff to this. You can use fill color for this. And in the previous example, I used the fill color to fill that rectangle area. You can also fill the circle with some colors. So this is pretty much it for creating circles, creating lines, creating rectangles, and use some colors on them. I would like to advise you to also go to w3schools.com. So these are examples that I was able to generate from this website for more practice. I don't want this video to be very heavy for this lecture, and I will upload this video for you and try to create another video, how to create a circle, to create a clock. The clock can be created, of course, using this canvas, by creating the face and different things, and then we can create the hands for this clock, and then we can create the numbers before the hands, and then how to make this clock actually start. If you can try to do this, I will upload the files, all these files, to you, so that you can actually practice them yourself and try to change the color and the face of this background of this circle. And this circle files might be uploaded for you in the Blackboard to try them yourself, but they are creating using this canvas, as you could see here from this code. So next class I'm going to explain how to create this one quickly, and then you can download the files and try them at home yourself. Okay, thank you so much.